Recording. I'm gonna stop being creepy.
What? What'd you say? Today, this is N.I. Oop, Gilmar, and Anna.
Hello, welcome to the N.I. Oop podcast, starring Gilmar. Gilmar, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Gilmar, and you are now introduced to the N.I. Oop podcast.
Oh my god.
Fucking shout out. What's good, y'all? What's up? This is take 2 at Anna and I doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week we had ended the podcast, right? We were completely done. And then Anna was gonna put Willow up just to get a last purr. And yeah,
meow. She meowed.
Last meow.
Last meow.
Yeah, and she accidentally touched the power source to the roadcaster thing, and it just cut off, and we had to start over. So
yeah, it was trash.
Yeah,
that was a good episode too. We talked about a lot of really good stuff. Willow meowed into the microphone. Yeah,
which is pretty sick. Yeah. It was loud too.
It was loud. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who said we can't bring that shit up anyway? Because you guys don't even know what we're talking about. So
yeah, I mean we could, but it was a really good podcast.
Yeah, it was very
R.I.P.
organic. But yeah, R.I.P. It's whatever. This is why we come to you with a new episode.
That's right.
And another yawn from Anna. So there that is.
Yo, that's right.
There it is, man.
Sorry, guys.
I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? But what's new with y'all, man? It's kind of the first week of October came and went, right? I guess you can say that.
It did. It did indeed.
And now we out here.
We're in the second week of October.
Yeah, second week.
Yeah.
Already got the fucking the motherfucking.
Got the decks.
Got the decks out. The decorations decked out. Tits out, dick out, all that stuff.
Tits out, dick out.
Hung my Eagles flag. Eagles have been winning since. Mm-hmm. So maybe this Eagles flag's good luck, because we haven't lost, man. We beat the Packers at home, which, by the way, Aaron Rodgers had not lost in I don't know how many games. Well, no, they just have an incredible record at home, and we came on and fucking whooped that ass. Ooh, and then I hate this every episode, dude. My phone just goes off. It's like no one hits me up at all day, but as soon as I start recording the podcast, everyone's like, "Yo."
Everybody hits you up at once.
Who got it? Yeah, exactly. I'm
weed?
like,
you selling weed?
Huh? Nah, dude. Nah, Oxy.
What?
Anyway,
oh my god, that's not yours.
Excuse me, guys. So yeah, everything's out. Eagles are winning. Flag is out. Dicks out. Tits out.
Dicks out. Tits out. Eagles win.
Eagles win. Got a new sweater on. Piper's trying to find a way to get up here on my lap.
She's gonna find a way.
Yeah, I don't know. Again,
actually, she just left the room, so I guess not.
Oh, she said, "Fuck these dudes."
Yeah, she said, "Fucking, I'm out."
Yeah, cutest studio on earth. Also, I got a haircut and I went away for the weekend, so if I look a little more bit presentable than usual, thank you.
I think you look stupid.
This isn't necessary, guys. This is way too much.
I think you look dumb as hell.
I look cool as fuck, bro.
I think you look like a pussy.
You look like a pussy.
Nah,
dude, you look like you work at Bath and Body Works.
I do.
You look like you eat mushrooms on the weekends.
You look like you work at Video X down the street. The adult porn store.
Porn store. Mm-hmm. The number one customer. You look like.
I thought you worked there.
You look like you said the N-word a couple times.
Maybe. No, just kidding. Hey, don't say that, you.
You look like you like your cousin.
Stop. I don't want to say anything.
Why? Because it's going to be racist?
Yeah. It's not fair.
Yeah, bro. It's not a two-way street no more, bitch.
It's all right. I'll take it. It's fine.
Yeah. You'll take it. You'll take your cousins. Anyway. Oh, wow. I didn't realize, but there's a fucking, what are those things called? Outlet over there.
A wall?
Wall outlet. And then Piper is over there fighting dragons. What is she doing, bro? All right, anyway, let's get on with it.
She just went into the back of the closet.
So first order of business, I want to show you guys this amazing, not local newspaper. It's called the Venus Variety.
Oh my god.
All right, so
I need some context on this thing after.
All right, so yesterday, right, I was at work and some dude came in. He was just shouting out hello. We were closed, but you know, for some reason, our fucking front door is always unlocked, so people can just walk in and do whatever. This is at work, and this dude was just like yelling hello. So I was like, all right, what the fuck? I had my headphones in, and I just heard the last like hello. It was super loud, and I was like, oh, and I was like, yeah, can I help you? He was like, you know Richie? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, can you give this to him? I was like, all right.
Can you give us a profile of this man?
This man. So I don't know if you guys have seen Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, but he looks like Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker.
Okay, that didn't help.
All right, his hair's slicked back. It's kind of like medium cut, slicked back. He has these shitty NASCAR glasses on. Has mutton chops, and is like frail. Smells really bad. White. About 5'6".
Okay, I feel.
Oh, I thought she was scratching at something. I was about to get super mad. I wish I could show you all this shit, but the camera's way over there. It's like, cause like, yo, whenever cats try to attack something, they like barely get to it,
and their paws are always like,
yeah, like this. Yeah, it's funny as shit. Okay, no.
Oh, can you imagine if we rolled over and deleted everything again?
Deleted everything.
Yo, that'd be trash. Not that we're that far in, but still, it would be emotional. All right, so we've got our strange Nicholson
profile
with
Jack Nicholson. I guess
that's what I imagined. When
he looked like a coked out. He looked like Jack Nicholson on meth.
Interesting. Not something I want to see.
He looked like Jack Nicholson if he never made it.
Do you think this guy does drugs? Well, let's talk about Venus Variety before.
Anyway, yeah. So he brings this in, and it's an orange envelope. It's like a packet. It's a little heavy. It has some weight to it, and it says for Richie that works at the vault in Yardley or something like that. And I was like, wow, that's very specific.
Sorry for all my sniffles.
And then Sniffle Girl.
What?
Sniffle bitch, huh?
I'm a sniffly bitch.
Yeah.
What's up?
Good.
I'm recovering from being sick.
No, you were eating hot sauce before. So Anna was literally eating hot sauce off a fork. So, yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah,
so Venus Variety, this guy, orange envelope.
Then I told Richie about it, and by the way, he stood at the bar. He left and came back and stayed at the bar for 3 hours and just annoyed the shit out of our bartenders and servers. But also, so I thought this only happens in movies, but this dude was sitting at the bar rolling his own cigarette. And I'm like, what? I mean, I've seen it done once in real life before, but I didn't think I could see it twice in real life. It's like catching, I don't know, a shooting star like 2 times in a row. I was like super amazed. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This doesn't only happen in John Wayne movies. This is real life shit. He was sitting there just rolling, and everyone's just staring at him like, yo, what's wrong with this dude?
That's honestly bizarre.
And then our manager, Krista, she was fine. He was like, can you please put that away? And then he had to put it away. Yo, and then...
Well, why do you think you could just go to a bar, especially like not like a little dive bar, but like a vault, like a brewery, and just start roll? Oh my God, excuse me.
Shit. This is how I know this dude wasn't like all right in the head. Like,
yeah, well,
any person with common sense.
He looks like Jack Nicholson. He's probably not good.
Yeah, any person with common sense knows to not roll a fucking cigarette
or look like Jack Nicholson
at a bar, especially a place like that.
Yeah.
It's not. We aren't a fucking dive bar, you know.
Yeah, we're not just some shitty like
hole
dive
in the wall.
bar
Yeah.
that you can just it's weird. You think you'd be able to read the vibe, but it's fine.
Isn't that why are they called hole in the walls? Because like glory
holes.
Yeah.
When you put your dick in.
Yeah.
I don't think that's why.
I don't like when people say, I found this little hole in the wall. It's so cute. I'm like, all right, bitch, you're fancy. I don't know. Anyway.
That's not even fancy.
Yeah, you're
well,
fucking...
let's get back to Jack Nicholson.
All right,
rolling his cigarettes at the bar.
Jack Nicholson was rolling cigarettes at the bar. And I was like, that's what I'm going to call this episode.
So
Jack Nicholson's rolling cigarettes at the bar.
So Jack Nicholson rolls a cigarette at a bar.
Yeah.
Krista tells him, you got to put it away.
Yeah,
you have already gotten the orange envelope of whatever that has some weight to it.
Yeah.
Can we know more about that now?
All right. So
the next step,
I told Richie about it, and he was like, yeah, he gives me weird stuff. And he kind of already had an idea of what it was, which was, I was like, what the fuck? Why did he already know what the fuck's coming your way? And he's like, yeah, I just know. He's kind of like, he's a witty guy. He's kind of funny, but he is a little off. And then, so then Richie comes in came in today, and I was there as well. And then he opened it, and it says the Venus variety. I'm gonna put it behind me or over us or something. So
honestly, I'm impressed.
This is actually really funny. Like, this is really funny. I think this is super cool
and really well done.
Yeah. So it says,
like, well, I mean, not maybe well done in terms of creativity.
Yeah, it's very creative.
It's a little like sloppy, but like it looks like it's just for a joke.
So he he hand wrote this on a ballpoint pen, a blue one, by the way, on just a regular piece of paper, and it says Venus variety up top, and it says news from Venus ... So on the left column, it has national news. Executive orders all cats from Venus to be put to sleep.
So that's like the title, I guess.
A CEO fired all his Venusian employees and is having their cats killed.
Yo, what the fuck?
And then on the right side has local news. Venus boy victim of hate crime. A schoolboy was hazed by teachers for wearing purple to school.
Yo, that's fucked up.
Yo, who this Barney motherfucker?
Yo, honestly, like, this is too real. You know?
In a way, I was like, yo, this dude's kind of woke.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
This is like the news you'd hear on GTA or
Except
something.
for the whole having their cats killed.
Yeah, that's just like some GTA headline, bro.
Yeah, it's weird.
This is some weird shit. And then
there's guest star.
And then guest star, and obviously he fucking did this.
Do you think he like dreams about this woman?
Dude, I think he's on some other shit.
Is that supposed to be a galaxy?
I think so.
Interesting.
Or either that or
like
a butthole.
weird bug, or a weird butthole.
It's a butthole, maybe.
I don't know, but the buttholes don't usually have the spiral, like, or not. Okay, not the.
Well, her butthole might.
Oh, maybe that's her butthole.
Yeah,
maybe that's
the
an
alien's
alien
butthole. Yeah,
a Venusian butthole.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad I got to see what a Venusian butthole looks like. Why did he make her like sexy? That's what kind of creeps me out. Is that she's kind of like she's got like big lips. I don't know.
She reminds me like of the alien from Futurama.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. Maybe she has like 3 tits, right? She has 3 tits and 1 eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Maybe that's the vibe he was going for, or like his inspiration was.
Maybe he was probably like high as shit or something. I don't know, dude.
Wait, read what's on the back.
All right, so the back, Venus variety news from Venus, second page. On the left side again, national news. Venusian Freedom Walk not canceled. U.S. Venusians are known for flamboyant dress and are taking it to the streets.
So I guess that there are some Venusians from the U.S.
Maybe they're like you know how there's like African Americans.
Yeah, I guess.
So there's Venusian Americans.
Yeah, he really has this like way too thought out.
And then on local news, Venus bike lane added to freeway I-999. Segregated Venus citizen bike lane now open to Interstate 999.
Interesting.
What the fuck?
I'd like to know why he chose 999.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I like the letters to the editor.
Oh, all right. So letters to the editor.
These are really funny.
My sister is from Venus and I like her. Jack D. The other one is, I went to Venus on my vacation. See, I am not a racist. Tamara W.
Yo, some of these are like fucking, like you said before, like he's like low-key woke right now. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. And then, I don't want Venusians at my Super Bowl party. I want them to work 9 to 5 though.
What does that mean? I'm really confused. Like, wait, what? I don't understand. Like, he wants them to work, but he doesn't want them to hang out with him.
Exactly. So he's like, they can work. I just don't want them in my life.
I don't want to say
it's pretty racist
that he's racist, but he's racist.
Look, Earthlings, you don't know Venusian fruit juice from our homeland. Why is it not sold at the stores? Huh? Why? I am asking all y'all. Christine T.
So Christine wants Venusian fruit juice. She wants it on Earth, though, which is interesting. I'm a little confused because this is Venus variety. So, news from Venus. I don't know.
Calling out Earthlings.
I don't know. I guess.
But to be honest, I kind of hope he keeps bringing these in.
I want more of them.
I want more.
We should date this. Can we date this one? Wait, so can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
In the envelope.
Yes.
Were there a bunch of these?
Yes.
It's like a stack of them?
Excuse me.
It's all the same one, right?
There was 25 of them. They were all in color and double-sided. So this guy went out of his way to do this.
That's really interesting.
I'm not double-siding in color anything.
I'm like really intrigued as to what thought processes led to Venus variety.
Probably like meth and beer.
Or maybe some weird joke. Like maybe him and Richie were, you know how Richie is.
But he's not someone that you would talk to like that.
Maybe Richie does.
Nah,
I think we should have Richie on the podcast.
Yeah, we should.
And we should ask him a couple
questions.
questions.
Richie told us to interview him and then put that on the podcast. Because he was saying we should have him on the podcast.
Look, Willow's on the shelf.
Nice. He was saying that we should have him on the podcast, but then I was like, he's like, because as he was saying it, he was like, oh, wait, actually, that's at your place, so I don't think you want that guy in your home. I'm like, yeah, I don't. But I was like, I could definitely interview him and then tell him to never talk to me ever again, so that'd be cool.
Or we could just not talk to him.
Or we could just not talk to him.
Because what if he murders you?
We can wire up Richie, and then Richie can talk to him.
There's an interesting idea. We should do a podcast where we bring in completely random people and have them.
Have them what?
Like interview them and like do a podcast with them. Like completely random people. Like just go in the streets and just grab someone random and be like, you free for 2 hours? That sounds really weird.
Yeah.
They would never come with us.
I don't think I'd want that.
But how interesting would it be if somebody did that?
Just like came in and...
Like, well, if somebody had a podcast where like every single week they grab some random person off the street. Oh, that'd be cool because then you could ask them like their life story.
Well, actually, Joe Santagato does that.
Like completely random people?
Yeah, it's called Other People's Lives. And he like talks to people with like weird fetishes or just like random people.
How's he talk to them?
Oh, he just asks them questions about their life and stuff. It's
like
funny because exactly what you're saying, he does that. No, he talks to them like on the phone. Yeah, because they're random people from all over the world. So
that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
How does he get a hold of the people?
Social media, I guess.
Oh, very interesting. I have to listen to that.
Yeah, I've never listened to it, but he talks about it on.
I'm sure it's interesting. It's interesting to hear different people's stories. You know, when you're learning about like another culture or about history or about current, you know, affairs, you always hear the big version, like the version of what's happening in like government and like big, you know what I'm trying to say here? Like you don't get the individual people's stories and how the current affairs are actually affecting them or how history is affecting them.
Yeah, for example, I guess this might not be what you're saying, but kind of how people have an outlook on Russians and how they're all just like, I'm Russian.
Yeah, but then
really,
you get
like,
to talk to individual ones. Yeah,
there's like Russians that are comedians. There's fun-loving Russians. They joke around just like you and I.
Right.
And people think they're just like cold-blooded and they wrestle bears and shit. You know, but that's not what they do.
Excuse me. I got my burps are really intense tonight. But, you know, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, it's just nice to hear different sides of things that you might not have thought about previously.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, dog.
Son.
But Venus variety. Apparently he gave them one for Mars, but I think they lost it.
What? That's trash. How'd they lose it? Who lost it? Richie lost it?
I have no idea.
Vault lost it? Whoever was at Vault?
I think so, yeah.
Who told you that he gave him one for Mars?
Richie.
Mars. I wonder what it was called. Mars Market?
Mars.
That's not a newspaper.
Mars manhole.
No.
No?
Nope. That's not it.
I thought that did okay.
She's got the little pizza.
The green screen's just like fucking tripping out. And I'm like, what's going on right now?
Hey.
Oh. Damn,
she was
beach.
fucking with the pizza slice,
she was
but
fucking
she was
that
up
shit
on the green screen with it.
She was all up on it. So, I had it right here. Dude was rolling cigars in our restaurant. All right. So, also, something else that I noticed that while that dude, Jack Nicholson rolling cigarettes was at the bar, some other guy walked in that looked just like him, but only if he had done better in life. It was so fucking funny. He walked
like
in and I was
like... two versions of him walk in?
Yeah, because like, I got to just like walked in. I was like, yo, did he just respawn over there? It was so fucking funny. And then I was telling Liam, Liam was crying. He was laughing so much. He was like, dude, I can't fucking believe this. I can't even stand over there. Because you know how Liam is? He cries so easy when he laughs. So he was like crying and laughing super hard. And he's like, dude, I can't be anywhere like near you or that guy because I'm just going to start laughing. He's like, I just can't hold it in. I got to go somewhere.
I really want to talk.
Hey.
Oh my God, that instilled fear in my heart.
Sorry, guys. Is that this little bitch back here like fucking up with the green screen? And You feel me? Like, oh, there it is. Stop it. Damn, look, she pulling that shit with her tail. All right. Also, sorry guys.
Sorry, guys. This is Life with Cats.
Yeah, Life with Cats, not fucking cool.
Sometimes it's cool.
Yeah, sometimes it's cool, but when you try and get shit done,
it ain't cool.
It ain't cool because they just fuck around. Anyway, so the fuck.
That was so cute.
So recently I went to my parents' house, and
oh yeah, I saw this on your little list here. I really wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, so it's crazy, but not even just like, I feel like whenever you move out of a house and then you go back to it, it's completely different from what you remember. Like, you notice different shit about it.
Yeah.
I remember the first house I moved into on 2nd Street. That was like the first house I remember living in. After we moved out, we went back to grab some stuff, and I was just looking at it, and I was like, yo, there's so much like detail in the wall and all this other different shit that I never noticed or paid attention to. Mm-hmm. This happened most recently when I went to my parents' house. I walked in their bathroom and I was like, is their toilet crooked? Why is their toilet crooked? And their toilet is crooked and it's so small. I was like, yo, this toilet is small as shit. Like, I used to sit here and drop deuces. I'd never noticed how small it is. I don't know how my brother does it.
You've thrown up in that toilet?
I've thrown up in that toilet. Yeah, very true. And that bathroom is just so small. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird to go back and like look at where you lived before and like, you know, very strange. Something I will always be weirded out at, which is kind of similar to what we're talking about, is like when you're moving out of a place and you have like almost everything out and the place is empty for the first time since you've like first moved in. And you're like, dude, this place looks totally different.
Yeah, it
like,
looks huge or
and
something.
and it like looks like, I don't know, it just looks like empty and weird and like, I don't know, so weird. That's always a very strange feeling.
Yeah, I feel like when shit gets moved around and redecorated, it always looks like fucking different. I feel like my office looks very plain. And it's because I don't have, like, I still don't have all the shit that I want in here.
Yeah, you don't really spend a lot of time in here, too. You, like, just edit and then, like, leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to take that bed down. I want to put a huge desk across those windows.
That would be so cool. Too bad that we can't get rid of the bed.
I'll find a way to get rid of it. I'll probably chuck it in that closet.
I'm gonna. Should we give him some background on why we can't get rid of it, dude? I'm really annoyed. I gotta call the property management place again. They haven't been responding to us. I have a feeling they'll never respond to us unless we bother them. But yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous to assume that we will keep this furniture that we don't want in here.
We got to show up to this woman's house and just, let her have it.
We're like holding it for them. We're just storing it. It's the most annoying thing in the entire world. Like, and we didn't sign anything that says that we have to keep it or that we're agreeing to live in this house with this furniture. So for them to assume that we will keep it in here is crazy. Should we not use the podcast to complain about our property management?
I guess not. Yeah. Okay. No. Sorry, guys. Yeah. I mean, if you guys have issues with your property managers, yo, hit us up. Hit us up at From Our Pod.
Our landlord is not a landlord. It's a property management company.
Yeah,
so our landlord is like property manager.
If y'all hate y'all landlords, just, hit us up and vent to us about it. And
we should have a landlord complaining about podcasts where we collect stories from all our friends about shitty landlords.
And then we just tell them all out.
Yeah. Just talk about shitty landlords.
I'm down, bro. That sounds like a fun time.
Landlords are trash.
Something I do love doing, it's complaining. So there's that. You know what I mean?
Do love
I feel like the older I get, the better I get at it.
The better you get at complaining?
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Because I just think of more shit that I'm just like fed up, bro.
Dude.
You've experienced so much bullshit. You're like, all right, I know what to say.
Yeah.
We'll put it all together.
Very true. I haven't complained like this. Like, I never complained like this in the past. I'm so good at it.
Dude, when we're 80, we're going to be complaint machines.
Dude, are you kidding me? My parents complain so much.
I'm going to write so many letters.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Me too.
Fuck all y'all.
I can't wait to have a long white beard.
Well.
I'm going to have one.
I can see it.
Should I talk about the event that I went to last week that I talked about, but then...
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
So last week, pretty much right before the podcast, I went to Princeton to go listen to a talk by my favorite author, Jhumpa Lahiri. She was speaking at a bookstore in Princeton that I like.
Shout out Jumpa.
Shout out Jumpa.
Mm-hmm.
Here I have. Here's one of her books. Wow, Jubilee, the namesake.
Look at the colors. It looks like butter.
Wow, beautiful. I actually had to read this book for an English class at community college, and I thought I was going to hate it. And then I read it in one night, and then I was like, oh, shit. And then she turned out to be pretty much like one of my favorite. I mean, obviously, I have different favorite authors. It changes, but right now, she's probably like my favorite author, and she's been my favorite author.
That's nice.
In the past. But anyway, so
like that.
So just the circumstances around the event were kind of strange. Like, so I walked by the bookstore like 2 weeks ago with my friend Jen, and I saw the sign outside that said that she was going to be there at 6:00. So I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I got to make sure I get to that. And then, you know, there was like an Instagram post or whatever about it. So then that day, the day of, I had off from work, which is rare for Wednesdays. Like, I managed to get off of work for it. And I went right after class to Princeton 2 hours early because I know how popular of an author she is. So I was like, I'm going to get there super early so that I can sit in front, and that, like, if, you know, too many people show up, I make sure that I get in. When I got there, they told me, after I parallel parked and paid for parking, you know I'm not going anywhere if I parallel park in Princeton.
Yeah, same. I pay for fucking parking. Fuck that shit.
Are you an old man now?
Nah,
Are you making the transition?
I'm just a rapper with a smooth, silky voice.
It's not a smooth, silky voice.
My voice smooth.
No, it sounds like you're 80. 84, 85. 80.
Maybe I'm fly as shit.
Okay, so anyway, I don't know how Grandpa got here out of the home. I'll return him later. What the fuck was I even saying? Oh, so I went in and they told me that it was a ticketed event. What kind of trash is that? It doesn't even say it anywhere.
They said it nowhere. They have it on the flyers. They have it on the website. They had it on the website.
They did, but it was italicized and at the bottom.
But how are you supposed to go to the website if they got like flyers out with shit? You know what I'm saying?
I should have said ticketed event at 6:00, June Lahiri. And then I would have been like, oh, I have to go to the website to get tickets. But it just said June Lahiri at 6:00. So I didn't assume that I had to go to any website. But anyway, so I was really pissed, but what am I going to do? Yell at him, you know? I mean, I could have, but I didn't.
I would have fought a bitch.
I think when I'm 80, maybe I'll start yelling at people. Aw.
Hey, yo, shut up, bitch.
Wait, maybe I can get her to meow on the microphone again. Do you think I can do it?
Hey, bitch, get up here and meow on the fucking microphone. If I kick you out the house.
Yeah.
She was not about that shit.
She was like, fuck you.
Yo, she's about to swing.
How did I do it last time? Oh, I think she was over here and I was like this.
Yep.
Whatever, we'll try again later.
That's what happened. Yep.
Anyway, so I was really pissed, but I wasn't gonna leave because I had already parallel parked. So, you know, I'm in it for the long haul. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm just gonna sit over here. If anybody, you know, doesn't show up or something and there's empty seats, like, let me know and I'll just pop down when it starts.
Wait, you look like you show up to an event 2 hours earlier. All right, keep going.
I did, so I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. So fuck.
They said if they have an extra ticket.
Right. So then I'm sitting there and like an hour and a half before the event, this woman comes in, returns her single ticket.
And then she shoots the clerk.
No.
Oh, she doesn't?
No, but it was weird because she showed like, okay, so these are free tickets, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to come back to like get your money or anything. So you think she would just call and say like, hey, I'm not going to show up tonight. But she came to the physical store and returned her physical ticket.
Yeah, she went out of her way to return the ticket.
Yeah, weird. It's like it was meant to be.
Yeah, that's weird.
So they gave me the ticket, and then I managed to get in first row. Hey.
Damn, first row. That's been crazy.
Can you give us a meow?
I think she wanted to come up here.
I know. Can you give me a meow? You want to give me a meow? Come here. Come here, you little bitch.
Wow.
Can you meow? No. All right, guys. I'm gonna get this little fucking bitch to meow. Just kidding. Sorry, that was really extreme.
Yeah, it's pretty extreme.
Okay. Yeah, and then I sat front row. It was very exciting. She talked about her new novel, but it just felt really weird. It felt like it was like.
Did she show you her tits?
Yes, actually.
She
great.
did?
Yeah, they were excellent. I really loved them. Really great tits. Oh my god. I was
trying to see some tits. Yo, Willow, you always trying to see some tits?
Willow, where are your tits? She's not meowing.
Willow, show us your tits. Please? I Sit, please.
Willow, show us your tits. Willow.
Show me.
Anything to say?
I think if you pick her up, she'll be like, eh. Willow, show us your tits.
All right. For some strange reason, she's not meowing today.
Yeah, no tits will be shown today.
Yeah, she's not meowing, I guess.
Pretty
We're
nice.
showing us her tits. But anyway, so I went to a talk with my favorite author, which is very cool. She recently wrote a book, or I guess edited a book called The Penguin Book of Italian Short Stories. She apparently knows Italian, even though she's Indian, from India.
Did she sign your books?
Yeah, I have 2 signed books.
That's sick.
Yeah, very sick.
That's pretty nice.
I actually have the book right
I like when authors sign their books because it just
Penguin
shows.
Book of Italian Short Stories. So apparently she knows Italian, and she translated a bunch of these stories. And I don't know, the talk was really interesting because she was talking about the power of translation and, you know, transcending borders and all that stuff.
I'm going to read you guys.
I think that all of that stuff is very interesting.
I'm going to read you guys a passage of the book she translated.
There's a bunch of them in there, not just one.
All right, this says spaghetti, 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 spaghetti.
All right, that's
spaghetti, spaghetti.
The least funny bit.
Wait, last one. Bologna spaghetti.
Give me the fuck.
And that's her translation in Italian to everything. That's pretty cool, though. It's cool she knows Italian. It's pretty sick.
I hate how you can transition from. What's Piper doing?
Hey, how you can get distracted very easily by cats.
Well, I'm just making sure that they're not fucking shit up. You know what I mean? Because they're constantly fucking shit up.
Thanks. Wow, they really left. I said out and
Yeah,
they
that was
fucking left.
crazy.
That was fucking dope. Yeah.
Yo, mad
I trained these hoes.
I get up and run out too.
Oh, what were you
Like,
saying?
I don't know. I really don't remember what I was saying, but the whole gist of why I was bringing it up is just because she was talking about translation and how, and these are things I never thought about when it comes to translation. I guess I never really thought about translation in general, but like whenever somebody translates a story, you know, you're getting like a perspective that you wouldn't have gotten. Like there's always something in addition to or changed when someone translates, because you can translate a story into a million different versions, you know, of like the same story, because everybody who translated it is going to translate it a little differently. Like so she had some of her PhD students there that had translated one of the stories, and it's interesting because they all had to come together as a group to present her with a translation, but every single one of them translated it slightly differently. So like one of them had like a phonetic translation where it sounded very similar, and then one of them had like a very philosophical translation where the ideas were all exactly like portrayed correctly. So It's interesting how when you're reading something that's been translated, you're not getting the original version, you're getting a version through the lens of the eyes of the translator.
Kind of like from a book to a movie.
Yeah. Very interesting. And also, it's weird. That got me thinking. I remember we were talking about this on the podcast that we deleted, but how there's like different words in languages that when you go to do a translation, like there is no word that you can translate that into. Or sometimes like is it German where there's a bunch of like words that mean very like weird specific things that in other languages there's no like word for that. You have to like
probably
describe it using multiple. I wish I had looked some of these up.
It's like in Spanish. Like it's hard to say I'm chilling. Like there's no word for chilling in Spanish.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like estamos, I don't know. And like same thing with like we're hanging out.
Yeah.
Like estamos.
Yeah, because slang is also really weird. Like you could learn another language, but when you get there, it's gonna be difficult to understand a lot of people because most people use like weird versions of like almost like dialects, you know? Like here instead of saying Trenton, we say Trenton. And that's probably confusing for some people.
Yeah, they're like, isn't it Trenton? What's Trenton? What are you saying?
Or like you guys, y'all, that type of stuff.
There's so many different words in English.
How are people supposed to like
there, and there, or whale and whale?
English is also really difficult because of that.
Remember you said like baloney and pony?
Baloney and pony rhyme. That's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. They're like spelled nowhere the same.
Lingerie, although that's a French word, I'm pretty sure. But still, it's interesting. This is, I guess, a little bit different than English, but it's spelled lingerie, but pronounced lingerie.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck is
and
that
like
about?
Buchanan, it's really said Buchanan. Like the B is silent.
Yeah.
Some bullshit. Or
knife.
Like
the word knife.
colonel.
Yeah. Is colonel.
Colonel, yeah.
And knife is the K is silent.
Like what? Colonel and colonel.
You know?
How is that the same thing?
I don't know. Oh. Different pronunciations of crayon.
Crayon? Wait, crayon and what else?
There's crayon. Some people say crown.
No, I've
Those
never
people
said
are
crown.
fucked up.
I think that's just then that. Yeah, I guess that just goes to different accents.
It does, yeah.
Like bagel and bagel.
Yeah. Ew.
Creek
bagel.
and crick.
Our manager says toilet instead of toilet. That's fucked up.
Toilet.
Toilet.
I mean, I guess I kind of see what she's trying to get at.
I see where it comes from, but I don't like it.
Yeah, like
not a fan.
What's something that ends with et?
I don't know.
Pirouette? Like we don't say perrette.
Yeah, we don't say perrette. We say pirouette. But I think that's a little bit different.
Yeah, but I guess I kind of get what she's getting at because it ends with ette.
Yeah, to let like she's saying it right. No, she's not. I don't know. Toilet. She's just kind of saying it really quickly without pronouncing the toy. She's not like pronouncing the toy.
Yeah, that's why
toilet.
That's why sometimes translation is hard in English.
Yeah,
to any other language.
I could imagine. Especially
because like when you try to, for example, when kids used to try to get by in Spanish class, they would write something in English and just go on Google Translate and translate it all directly to Spanish. Like it was always off because some of the words you're using in English, it's like, I don't know. Then again, also Google does a really bad job at translating.
Yeah, but also a lot of the times Google's only doing a bad job because it's doing a direct translation
direct
instead of like how you brought up chilling. Like, oh yo, like we're just chilling. You know, that sounded so white. Oh yo, we're just chilling.
We're just chilling, Mom. Jesus Christ.
We're just chilling, Mom. We're just hitting that whoa.
We're just whipping and nae-naying. Yeah, that was the yeah. Ew.
We're gonna black out the screen for me doing
Jesus
all those.
Christ.
Come on, it wasn't that bad.
Nah, dude, I have to blur that shit out.
Moving along.
We're gonna get demonetized. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. But the point is that when you say like, oh, we're just chilling, like to translate that in another language, you would have to find out like what's their slang for when everybody's in a group spending time together. You know. Like, you can't even say, like, hanging out. Like, that's such a weird phrase. Like, who the fuck came up with hanging out?
Yeah.
To translate that
in Spanish,
directly would be so weird because people don't say
in Spanish,
we're hanging out.
It would be colgando afuera.
That's a direct translation?
Yeah.
And then, like, if you say that, people would probably be like, why the fuck did you just say that?
Like, why are you guys
so weird.
Hanging outside?
Yeah, like, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
But I'm sure that there's some sort of phrase maybe that would... That
would what?
That was loud, Gilmar.
No.
Gilmar is, can I tell everybody what you're doing?
I'm breakdancing.
He's doing some farting.
Nah, dude.
That it's just, we're on plastic chairs, so I think it's just a little bit louder.
Wait, I'm going to tell you this off mic. All right, yeah, that's what's up, bitch.
All right.
I had to...
Wait, can you mute it for one more second?
All right, wait. All right, bet, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm just living my life.
I'm burning.
I cut onions earlier, and it's just now, they're just not, like, she's feeling it just now.
Yeah. These onions, man, do they smell fucking brat.
What the fuck?
That was so bad that I almost had a stroke.
These are some bratty onions, huh?
Bratty.
I'm an onion. That was so stupid.
That was fucking stupid.
And you laughed at it, you fucking...
I'm only laughing because I am attracted to you.
Really? You think I'm hot?
No, I'm just attracted
Would
to
you see my tits?
I've already seen your tits.
Would you see them again, though?
They were okay.
I mean, I'm trying.
Anyway,
dude.
so...
Yo, does your can say something on the back? Mine says joined at this... Oh, it says yours says baby, I'm yours. Mine says
Baby, I'm yours.
joined at the
Yeah,
set.
and what does your tab say? Does it has a greeting on it, right?
It says aw hi. What the fuck does that mean? Aw hi.
Mine says sup. How do you translate sup to somebody in another language? Like you have to be like, oh, it's short for what's up. And then they'd be like, well, what does that mean? And then you have to be like, well, that's short for what's up. And then they'd be like, well, what does what's up mean? And then you have to be like, well, that's just a phrase. You're asking somebody, like, what are they doing right now? Like, what's going on in their life?
¿Qué pasa?
But, like, it just takes so long to get, you know. Oh, I just got chills.
You know, it's weird, like, Spanish and English, some words that you would say in English are shorter than you would say it in Spanish. For example, blink. You know how to say blink in Spanish?
No.
Parpadear.
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 Mm-hmm.
Wait, can you say it really slow and white?
Par.
No, really slow and white.
Par.
Mm-hmm.
Pa.
Mm-hmm.
Diar.
Parpadear. Parpadear.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird how I have to
Wow, that sounded that reminded me of like Cartier. Parpadear.
The fuck?
New fragrance, Parpadear.
I have trouble repeating Spanish phrases after you say them really fast. Like I don't understand what you just said. But if you slow it down, say it like a basic white bitch, then I can like understand exactly what you're saying, and then I can try to put like an accent on it, or not accent, but say
Try
it.
to put a little kick on it. A little spice.
Oh, I hate that.
A little bit of pepper.
Just a little on it.
It's a little adobo, you know?
I know how you guys like to use adobo.
You guys. This is not getting any better.
What?
And then also sneeze.
How do you?
Destornudar.
That's so fucking unnecessarily long.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's annoying as shit.
Wait, say it again.
Tor.
Nu.
Dar.
Dar.
Destornudar.
Can you say the last part really white?
Dar.
Dar. Okay.
Destornudar.
Destornudar.
Yeah.
Destornudar.
There's another one too. I think it's cough.
Destornudar.
Oh no, cough is tos. Cough is tos.
Tos? Wow, that's so easy.
Yeah.
Tos.
You gotta throw a little double on it. Tos.
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 What? Say it really white.
Toes.
Why'd you look at me like that? You look super suspicious.
What are you doing? All right.
Why'd you do that too? You're like, wait, look. You're like, what are you doing?
I didn't do that.
And then when you said toes, you looked at me like, toes? Like super fucking scared.
Because we're like side by side, so I kind of side-eyed you a little
So you're
bit.
saying like, toes?
Tos.
Toes? Toes?
Tos.
Toes?
I think it's T-O-Z.
It sounds
Tos.
like you're saying D-O-Z. Dos.
No. Tos.
Dos. Dos.
Tos.
Dos.
To-os.
Dos.
Yeah, tos.
Dos.
Good job. Actually,
Sometimes
no,
I
that was
can't-
50-50.
What? I can't tell sometimes if you think I'm doing a good job or not because you just look at me like this. Like you don't say, yeah, or no, that's wrong. You're just like, you just keep saying it and looking at me like this.
What can I say, man? I'm
You're
a
like-
strict teacher.
Toes. I'm like, toes. And you're like,
Bro, I'm
toes.
strict as fuck. I don't give a fuck.
But you
gonna
don't say
learn.
that I'm bad either. You're not that strict.
Exactly. When you know, you feel me?
I don't
Drop the
know.
fucking
I don't
bomb on
know
me.
though, so it's not helpful.
When you know, you feel me?
I don't feel. I don't feel you.
It was about to end anyway. That's for you.
That's at
for
you,
your half-assed
bitch.
effort.
At you, bitch, in your stupid fucking ugly
No, you're a
face.
stupid bitch.
Fuck you, pussy.
Dude, you look like you steal from Banana Republic.
I do.
Got 'em.
Wait, no, don't tell them that. They're gonna fucking arrest me.
You look like you took a shit at Wawa.
Who came up with the name Banana Republic? Can we unpack that real quick?
You
What do you
did.
think? Stop. Or like New York and Company. Like I don't like those names.
Why?
Also, who shops there?
You do.
I've never shopped there in my life.
Anna looks like she shops at the clearance section at Hot Topic.
I'm not wearing anything that looks like it's from Hot Topic.
I don't give a
Besides
fuck.
you.
Yeah, I got flame.
Pussy.
What the fuck?
That was unintentional the first time, and then it just sounded cool, so I went with it. It's like an airplane. It's the pussy airplane. Pussy. Wow, that sounds really crazy. That sounds like if you're standing on the side of the road and somebody leans their head out the window while they're passing you in a car and they yell pussy at you.
Pussy.
Pussy. Pussy. Pussy.
All right, what the fuck's going on? Pussy.
Wait, I wish we still did X-Files.
Oh, we do, yeah.
I don't know what anything is on this board.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh? Okay.
We do this every fucking episode.
Okay. Wait, why do we have this and this?
Just because I think it's funny.
So what do we use this for?
Like,
why can't I press that? Why don't you want?
Because it's loud as fuck.
Oh, sounds like you're just being a little pussy.
Here's a new episode of Anna Being a Bitch, starring.
Hey guys, it's me again.
Anna the bitch.
Gilmar's being a fucking pussy right now. I don't know if you can fucking tell.
Hey Anna.
I hate that song.
Guess what? You're a bitch. Okay, sorry. Something else that happened recently. Now that
nobody cares.
Officially spooky season.
Spooky season.
Yeah, beach. We went to see It Too. And that shit was really well done, like cinematically.
It was a very good movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. I agree.
It was dope. It was color corrected really well. There's a lot of really cool effects. There's like this one scene where, forgot his name again. Martin.
Isn't it Hanscom? Bill Hanscom?
No. The black guy. What's his name?
Mike.
He gave Bill the thing to drink, and he was like hallucinating, and then he was
Who was hallucinating?
Bill. He was hallucinating
I don't think that was Bill.
The tribe thing. Wasn't that Bill? Isn't he the writer, the author?
I thought that was Ben.
Oh, is it Ben?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it is Ben. Yeah.
Maybe Ben. It doesn't matter. The one guy gave the other guy something to drink,
and he was hallucinating.
And the other guy that drank the thing was hallucinating.
And the scene was so cool because it was kind of like warped and like doubled, and like on the sicko mode video when everyone's just standing and the camera's kind of like warping a little bit, like it's moving left and right. So that was happening, but like in real time, like with it wasn't just like a photo. I guess it was more of an actual like full length video of that shit just constantly happening. And I was like, yo, that's fucking sick. Mm-hmm. And then also their transitions in the movie were just
the transitions
insane.
I will say that I don't notice a lot of things like when we go to watch a movie, Gilmar will sometimes be like, wow, I can't believe they're using a wide angle lens. Like it makes everything look so cool. And I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck, and I did not notice that at all.
I noticed that with Mindhunter.
Yes, that's like the example that I was thinking of.
Yeah, for the most part, for a lot of the show, they use lenses that I guess they were wide lenses, but it made the backgrounds look warped, so everything looked a bit more wonky and
that's weird.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't like notice those types of things, but in this movie, I did notice a lot of the transitions were very cool, and even somebody who doesn't really like care much, or not that I don't care, but I'm not as invested or knowledgeable as Gilmar is in cinematography, and I still noticed some of it. Like my personal favorite was when so they pan up to the night sky from a scene and they focus in on this one star on the sky, and you get closer and closer and closer and closer to it, and as you get closer to like the star becomes like this white dot that turns into this, like if you're under a puzzle that's almost completely put together except for one piece, it comes up through that one piece to this guy and he's solving the puzzle on the table. I thought that was the coolest transition ever. And then there's some other ones that were really cool as well.
Oh yeah, when I guess Ben was a little fat kid, right?
Yeah.
And then he was in his underground, I guess, bunker or something, which by the way is super dangerous. Kids don't build an underground bunker.
I think you should build an underground
Don't fucking
bunker.
do that, you're gonna die.
No, definitely do it.
But anyway, he was dying in it, by the way. Because it was caving in and all the dirt
but not
was
because it was unsafe, but because it wanted that to happen.
Yeah, so then on the other side, Beverly was like in a bathroom stall and it was filling up with blood and she was drowning in it.
Because they're both kind of like
reliving some fears.
Yeah, they're like underground where like it lives or whatever to defeat him.
Mm-hmm.
And they're encountering.
Yeah, this is when they were in the house. They were going through the house before they got like underground to the place.
Oh,
where it was.
Oh yeah, they're in like the haunted house or whatever. That's over the entrance to yeah.
And then they're both just like basically about to die, and then Beverly's trying to kick the door down, and she finally kicks it down, and when she kicks it down, it kind of like she kicks it open, and then on the other side you see the top of the bunker that was closing in. It just flings open too, and then it's like her reaching out, but like the scenes were kind of like rotated.
Yeah, like it was kind of like turning,
kind of like an L shape. Think about an L shape. And she was like reaching out, and as she was reaching out, she was actually reaching down to pull Ben out. And then she ended up getting him out, and I was like, "Yo, that was fucking dope!" Like,
like the trap door and the door to the bathroom stall were like connected.
Yeah,
it was a very cool.
Like, scene. I wonder how practical that was. Like, if that was they built a set for that, and they had 2 rooms basically, and then they just had her reaching out, or if it was all just like green screen and CG. Because
I don't know.
That was really.
I think
really
some of it
cool.
They must have had like a stall and like a trap door, and then maybe the rest of it, how they put it together was CGI. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I'm giving my opinion when I literally know nothing.
No,
about
I mean,
this.
shit, you might be right. Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know, but I feel like that allows me to enjoy movies now more. Now that
like
I know,
knowing about that kind
little
of stuff?
subtle things like that. Do you think you, in a way, your experience in watching a movie has changed a little? Like, do you feel like you can enjoy it a little more now, or you can notice more things? I
don't know that there's really that much that I can notice that you've told me about that I've really understood.
But I mean, you've noticed some things,
but
right?
yes, there. But I've always noticed aesthetics in movies. I've always been aware of that, just because I am somebody who cares about that kind of shit. Aesthetics in general.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I've really learned much. I don't know. Maybe I have. Maybe I'd have to watch another movie and then like really think about it before you even say anything.
Because I feel that it's made watching movies and just anything more exciting for me.
That's cool.
Just because I'm like, oh fuck, like I want to see what they're doing now, because I feel like nowadays Hollywood is some movies and some actors are breaking the norm of basically doing cookie cutter movies with like the same shots, same angles, same things with shows. This is kind of why I want to watch Euphoria, just because I heard a lot of the cinematography is really good on that show. They do a lot of interesting scenes, and the way scenes are shot, they're shot in perspectives you don't expect it to be shot in.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck, like I want to see what they're doing, just because it always helps, especially because I want to get back into doing more YouTube. I still want to do vlogs, but I still want to do it the way I was doing it, where it was funny and like, had a bunch of dumb edits here and there, but I also want to do it interestingly, like cinematic. So I don't know. I kind of want to up my game in a way, and I think seeing that, it kind of inspires me, and I get ideas from certain movies and shows and shots.
Yeah, that's cool.
Even music videos. Music videos is also something sick, because they're always trying different shit.
Music videos have been very interesting. Like, I love watching music videos. Like, they're just done so creatively, and aesthetics in music videos are like amazing.
Yeah, they're paying more attention, especially because you're not doing a full length movie. You have like 4 to 5 minutes to capture someone's attention with a music video to make it beautiful. I remember at one point I thought music videos were done. I was like, people still watch this shit, but now I started watching music videos again. I'm like, yo, it's cool that this is still happening. I feel like now music videos are kind of expected because they can circulate throughout Twitter, throughout YouTube.
Yeah.
Now that we're online more, so it's kind of
plus you can do, like you were saying recently, people have been kind of pushing the boundaries of like what's happened in the past. People are doing things that are so much more exciting than the past, like doing things that are new, experimental, like Travis Scott's music videos are very crazy. Experimental and very like very cool. Big fan.
A lot of effects, a lot of rendering. Yeah, I don't know if you guys get a chance. A channel I recommend is like Corridor Crew, just because they do a lot of
like as in the coin.
Corridor
is in the hallway. Thing. Corridor Crew.
So there's this channel on YouTube, and not they review, but they look over like CGI, because they're CGI, like special effects professionals, and they look over certain shots that have been done, like VFX shots, or sometimes they have stuntmen come in, and not only do they talk about like VFX and stunts and shit, but they also talk about scenes and how camera movements are done. Also, Peter McKinnon is actually really good at seeing that. He does a lot of like reacts to the way certain things are shot, and I was finding it interesting because he has a lot of insight.
Peter McKinnon, is that like a YouTuber?
Yeah, he's a YouTuber. Yeah,
interesting.
He also does photography, but he used to be a videographer, I think. But yeah, he does a lot of cool shit too.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to dive deeper into that stuff, so
you should
make sure you guys check out the channel still, G&G TV.
G&G TV.
Yeah, I'm still gonna. I might rename it. I'll talk to my brother about it, and I don't know what I'll name it, but I'll rename it.
Is he still gonna be on it as involved as he was before?
I don't know, but he definitely promotes a lot. Like whenever we post a podcast, even if he's not in it, he's always like,
that's cool,
promoting it and stuff. That's pretty cool.
What would you think you would rename it to?
I don't know. I have no idea. G slang.
I'm an idiot.
G fat cock.
Oh no.
No? Yeah. I thought it sounded cool in my head.
G skinny penis.
No.
G small
Anna
penis.
has lymphoma. I think that's cool. Or Anna cakes.
With all those S's. What's the mesothelioma or whatever, the commercial?
Mesothelioma.
Mesothelioma.
Yo.
G mesothelioma. If you were a family member has mesothelioma.
Hold on, wait.
What?
You might be entitled to financial compensation.
That's what your YouTube channel should be called. G, you might be entitled to compensation if you were a family mother, or if you were
family mother. Are you a family mother? You might be entitled to compensation.
Family. Or I don't
family
even know
otter.
what I was gonna say. Dude, I don't know. I think I blacked out. I don't know where I am.
What are you
where
drinking?
Oh my god.
Where am I? Like 4. What the fuck did you say that was? Rosemary melts.
Rosemary gimlets. I went to Princeton after class so I could sit at the bar and get a bunch of homework done, and I had 3 rosemary gimlets.
Wait, how much was each rosemary gimlet?
Doesn't matter.
God damn it! Where did you have these at? Agricola?
No.
Yeah, you did. Jesus Christ,
no,
dude.
No, somewhere else.
Oh my god.
It was somewhere else. It was at Burger King.
No, it fucking wasn't, dude.
They were each $2.
Anna spent like $13 on each on a drink.
Yeah, I only spent $13.
No, each on it was 3 drinks. That's $39 plus tip, which was maybe, I'm gonna say 10. Yeah, you're probably feeling good, so you probably left like an $8 or $9 tip, which was probably around. You spent almost $50 today on 3 fucking drinks.
They were really good.
And she had a fucking sandwich, bro. You spent $60 today. Am I right? No, wait, am I right? All bullshit aside, am I right?
No.
I am, dude.
Nope.
All right, what was it?
I don't want to.
What was your total? No, just tell me.
$16.
It wasn't fucking $16.
Well,
no,
yeah, you're right. That was without tip. It was $22.
It wasn't fucking $22, dude. I know my math is right.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
All right, well, it was fucking $70 Anna spent today. On
no, it
a
wasn't
fucking
70.
Sandwich.
It wasn't.
And 3
I
drinks.
didn't spend 70.
All right, it was 65.
I spent 80. No, just kidding.
I mean, shit, treat yourself. You feel me? That's what's up.
Honestly, they were really fucking good. They were great, but now I'm feeling really sleepy because obviously it's been a long time now. It's been hours since I had those 3, and I'm sleepy.
Dude, why does alcohol do that to you? It just makes you sleepy.
Isn't alcohol like a depressant?
Is it?
Yeah. Like a downer or whatever.
That explains why I drink every day.
What?
What?
Oh God. Wow.
No, dude.
We're going to go get Gilmar some help.
No, I haven't had a drink in a minute.
Really?
Yeah. Last time I drank. Oh, actually, I lied.
Wow, fucking liar.
Saturday night, I had a drink. I had drinks.
How many?
I had 2 cups of barefoot Moscato.
Why do I feel like you're giving me a recipe?
Shut up. 3
Wait,
cups
Moscato?
of sugar. Say not. Barefoot, whatever the fuck it's called.
You were drinking
barefoot,
wine?
So, yeah.
3 cups?
Yeah, 3. No, I said 2.
4 cups?
No.
5?
I had 2 Listen, you fucking bitches. I had 2 of them. And then I had a Corona, which, by the way, was fucking gross.
Water, you mean?
What's up?
So then you drank some water? Corona?
Yeah, dude, that shit tastes gross. I hate Corona so much, dude.
Well, I don't hate
Premier, regular, it's fucking gross. I didn't drink. I poured it into a cup just so I wouldn't have that can flavor. And even when I was almost done with it, I still had that can flavor. Like it tasted like iron. It was gross.
That is gross.
Yeah, I wasn't a
Somebody
fan.
just meowed.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that shit. And then what did I drink after that? And then Jessica made us a couple of drinks. But then I was like, yeah, I don't feel like drinking anymore. But it was a good time. She's about to meow, dog. We about to get it. Did you hear that? Like,
she was not into it.
Also, I want to give a shout out to my boy Ben Simmons. Fucking, he hit a fucking 3 today, yo. A fucking 3. He stepped back and it was
fucking 3,
bro. It was well beyond the fucking 3-point line too, and he just drilled it, and the fucking arena went wild. As I said, shout out Ben Simmons. You feel me? The
shout out,
the boy out here doing beautiful things.
Out here doing
he about to start knocking down threes. Everybody about to shut up. He's gonna shoot 50% from the 3-point line. I'll give him that. Give or take 50%. He's gonna make that from the 3-point line. It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a good season.
Hell yeah.
You know, I was a little nervous about it at first, but things are looking up. I think it's gonna be a good season. I think Sixers making it back to the playoffs. And yeah, what do you think, Anna?
I think they're gonna lose every game from here on out.
But it's only pretty.
All the games.
Also, shout out to the Eagles. You feel me? I know we just beat a Jets team that wasn't that good, but hey, man, we about to be on the road. We might get Deshaun Jackson back in 2 weeks, and we're gonna whoop that Cowboys ass. You feel me?
Shout out to the Jets. Y'all suck, but y'all is my dad's team, so I can't disrespect.
Yeah, sorry, Fred.
Yeah,
they got their
shout
ass
out
whooped.
Fred.
Shout out Fred.
It's gonna be okay, Fred.
It's gonna be okay. They'll be all right.
I know your football team is trash, and it has been for years, and you've been living in misery. But someday, all your dreams are gonna come true. Not your football dreams, but your dreams are gonna come true.
Yeah, they'll be all right though. I believe in that team a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit, like maybe 5%.
Is it only because your girlfriend's father?
Yeah. Also, I've never had a problem with the Jets. So
I do. They're stupid. I hate their color green.
It is what it is.
It's not that bad. I don't
Wow,
understand.
did you see that shit?
Yeah, that's cute.
Wow. Dude,
Yeah.
cutest studio in the world, hands down. You guys already know what the fuck going on in here, man. This is the hands down the cutest studio. I'm about to show y'all right now how cute this studio is. What's up, bitch? Say something to the people. All right. Well, she's not trying to say something right now. That also looked like I was choking her into the mic, but I wasn't.
There's the other one.
There's the other bitch. Yo, cutest studio in the world. Y'all can't tell me shit.
Y'all can't tell me shit. What about you, Willow? What you got to say? Huh? What you got to say? Say something.
Say, just look into the mic real quick. All right, now you gotta say something. Just say something. All right, but they're just like purring really loud. But you know, maybe someday you guys will hear me out from her.
Meow. Sometimes she responds to me, I swear. I'm not gonna try.
All right. Oh, she making love to the mic. Oh no, let's cat hair all over it. Nice. All right. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. You know, I think this was a good episode. We might have redeemed ourselves from the last one we lost.
Nope. Just kidding.
Who knows? I don't know. But make sure you guys check us out on motherfucking
Everything.
Podbean,
Twitter.
Spotify, Twitter, Instagram. Fucking Spotify, Pocket Cast, all everywhere and anywhere you listen to podcasts, watch podcasts.
Instagram.
Follow Piper plus Willow. Follow that shit before Piper or Willow get ran over by a car.
What?
And then also, make sure you check us out on Instagram, Gilmar.Tobar, and at Anna Can't Cook. And if you guys are new to the podcast, make sure you start watching this from episode 1. I'm pretty sure we got like 38 episodes, 39 episodes by now. And we almost hit a total of 1,000 views. So, you know, we're trying to reach towards that goal. Check us out, my guys. And yeah, more cute shit to come and more good shit to come.
We'll get Willow to meow.
Don't fucking bite my headphones, beach. All right. I love y'all. Peace out.
Bye.
Have a good one.